All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope all is well. I'll get started here in another minute or so. Give a chance to see if anybody jumps on. It's still a little early. I didn't do a live feed last week, and I caught some heat for it, so I'm gonna make sure I'm back on this week. So if you come on and join us during this weekly wrap up, go ahead and make a comment, leave a comment. Hope everybody's good. I'm going to start off by saying happy birthday to all of you July babies out there. And what we're going to talk about today is what we do every week is what you missed or may have missed this week with the shows over at Heroes Media Group. And if you got questions and stuff like that, put them in the comments below, and I'll try to get to them at the end here. So, without further ado, we're gonna get started. First up, we have WVSJ, the Women's Veterans Social Justice podcast. This week they talked about ambassadorship, a history of changing the question, can we do it? This podcast, this week, host Bridget McCoy talks with Angela Marie about their time together in the WVSJ organization, covering almost 10 years. They've been around for quite a while. WVSJ is a nonprofit organization. They recollect past work, recognize a recent national award, so congratulations, ladies, on that. And they discuss how to continue serving women veterans in honorable and creative ways using technology and providing experimental programs. Excuse me. Next up, we have the 5-paragraph, 5P. Michael Penny, host of the 5-paragraph. He's also the author of 5-paragraph business plan. Sits down with Alicia Parr. She's the founder of Performer.BIZ. Her approach to small business HR needs. As an entrepreneur at heart, with over 20 years of HR experience in small businesses spanning multiple industries, she frequently serves executives as an executive coach and advisor. So go check that out. That's 5P. Next up, we have The Arms Room. Love Glenn and Drew over there. This week, they talked about how to build how to build and cultivate the learning lifestyle in everything we do. This is one of the great shows. This is one of the HMG originals that brought this show on from an older platform, and this is a very educational show, and they talk a lot of different facets from firearms to like dirt medicine and survival techniques. And just everyday living. So go check that out. Mind you, all of the shows you can find at heroesmediagroup.com. Just go to www.heroesmediagroup.com. Next up, we have, what do we have? Brainstorming book sales. This week, dentist, man, I can't stop, forgive me. Whew, good thing it's Friday, right? Dentist Glenn Vo, moonlights as a best-selling romance author. This was a pretty interesting show. So you have Glenn Vo, he's a practicing dentist who moonlights as a writer. When he's not battling tooth decay or gingivitis, Glenn likes to create romance stories. That's pretty cool. So listen in as host Shannon Whittington talks with Glenn about what it took to pursue his dream of becoming a published author, and how he uses his dental practice to do more than fight cavities. So that's going to be pretty cool. That's cool. Excited about this one. One of the newest shows. This is episode 2 for these guys. Not Your Average Operator. New show. They just launched their first episode last week. This week, Not Your Average Operator, Episode 2, Mantras. Listen in as the team shares their daily mantras and why they choose to live by them. Jump in, get ready, and ask yourself, what's your daily mantra? It's a good question. What is your daily mantra? If you guys are thinking about that or whatnot, leave a comment below. Next up, we have Heroes Hope from the Heroes Hope Network. Our buddy Michael down in Florida. This week, they talk with the boys and girls clubs of Flagler County. So it's the Boys and Girls Club of Flagler County. They're doing this great thing. I don't know if anybody out there have any experience with Boys and Girls Club, but they do a lot of good things in the community there. So go check that out. And that is Heroes Hope from the Heroes Hope Network. Also a nonprofit organization. They do a lot of great things for veterans. All right, next up, Health Beat, which is your healthy habit zone. This week's topic, innovation in a pandemic. What is your thought on innovation? Now, there's some really smart, clever people in all industries and ages that are highly motivated. And I think there's a lot of people out there that want to solve this COVID-19 problem. And Brian Hazelgren, who's the host of Health Beat, thinks that the ideas are going to come from those who have a lot of experience or have experience, and that's probably the 50 plus population right now. Very interesting show. You have to check that out. That's Health Beat. Yeah, one of the questions he asks is, let's talk about some innovation ideas, and leave a comment below. So do that. Health Beat, check that out. Next up, the Gary BRUGMAN podcast. Gary's a good dude. Coast Guard veteran. Did some time with the Border Patrol. Check him out. He's got a great show that he pumps out once a week. That's the Gary BRUGMAN podcast. Next up, we have The Power of Investing in People. Shay Sparks. We love Shay to death. She's a great gal. This week, she sits down with surf coach and leader of the sunglass world, Mr. Chase Fisher. They discuss his first launch and how it wasn't anything what he expected, but not giving up, and by remaining positive, he pushed forward. A quote from Chase here, and I thought this was a great quote. Success tastes so much better when it's infused with passion. That's a good one. I like that. Next, our buddy Fergie, Scott Ferguson, with the Time to Shine Today podcast. Scott does a show 5 days a week. All right, Monday through Friday. You could check out Scott's show. And he's got a lot of great content, and he talks with a lot of great guests. He's really, this is a show that if you need to level up or you feel like you need to level up, this is the show that you want to listen to. So make sure you check out Scott's show, and that is Time to Shine Today with Scott Ferguson. I'm kind of going through these really quickly because I'm trying to keep this around 10 to 15 minutes, folks. So I see some of you jumping on. Let's see here. Be on the lookout for this. Be on the lookout this weekend. We got a couple more shows that are going to be coming out later today and tomorrow. The Decision Hour. I had partner in crime, Patty Catter. She came back on. We discussed some stuff. It's been a while since we did a Decision Hour show. So we have that coming up for you this week. We also have the Heroes Published podcast, where I sit down with Army veteran and author of The Tactical Pause, Mr. AJ Powell. I've known AJ for probably about 8 years, and was honored to work on this book with him. Tactical Pause came out last May, not this past May of 2019. So we had him on. New shows coming to the network. This is a new announcement here. New shows that are coming. We are going to be bringing on Fight in the Shade. Cool organization. You can check them out on Instagram right now. Follow them, Fight in the Shade USA. That is Fight in the Shade USA on Instagram. And another show that we're bringing on that we're really excited about is the 9/11 Remembered. It's the traveling memorial. Eric, 9/11 Remembered is a 501c3 nonprofit organization as well. You can follow him on Instagram at 9/11 Remembered. Eric was a firefighter, and he was in the towers during 9/11, 2001. So we'll be bringing that show. Both of those shows will be coming online here probably in the next couple. I'd say by mid-August. So stay on the lookout for that. What else? What else do we got? I want to give a special shout out to my co-host for the Broken and Blessed podcast, Mr. James Boggs, aka Jimmy Boggs. Spent some time down there at his new place yesterday, so that was nice. We got some stuff that we're going to be doing with Broken and Blessed, so stay on the lookout for that. Check out our sponsors, Green Zone Hero, Prospect Hill Flag Company. Joe's doing some those steel flags that you see. They're awesome. Check those out. I said Green Zone Hero. If you own a business, get your business listed on the Green Zone Hero website. It's a great directory, especially for businesses that honor freedom. Rick's Roasters. They're our roasting company that does our Heroes United blend that we've had for about little over 2 years, I believe. And we have several more blends coming out. We just put in the artwork for the labels, so we'll talk more about that on a later date. But yeah, and I apologize that I was not here last week, so I hope everybody had a safe and happy 4th of July weekend. And that's really it. I'm kind of up on time. I'm trying to make this short, sweet, and consumable for you guys. So if you guys got any questions, comments, cries of outrage, put them in the post or comment section below, or you can email us info@heroesmediagroup.com, and of course you can just send us a message through Facebook as well. So with that being said, I hope everybody has a great weekend. I will be back here next week, but the scenery is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to tell you where I'm at. I'm going to let you guess when I get on next week. So pay close attention. It'll be a test. See who passes. Also, hey, real quick, I said happy birthday to you July babies out there. If you have a birthday in July, post in the comments section below. We got something for you that we want to mail to you. So, happy birthday again. And that's it until next week, folks. I hope everybody has a safe and blessed weekend. Until next week, we'll see you later. Have a good one.